probando esto. Espero que funcione bien. Sí, yo creo que sí funciona todo bien. Ya. Ok. ¡No! Me lleva. Este juego es así. Porque este juego es así. Vale. Lo único es que estoy notando que esta cosa tiene un... Ojalá eso sea suficiente. Ya, ok. Veamos qué onda. Ay, amo este juego. Vi este y dije... Ajá. Un pedacito. Winter Clothes. Aquí están los libros. Las bolsas de colores. ¡Ah! Está de Kit. ¡Qué hermoso! Dios mío. Aquí está Santa Claus. Aquí. Esto parece mi casa. Los mismos libros. La pantalla de el mapa. Manual de monstruos. Mira. Manual de jugador. Wow. Manual de pez. El globo. No sé cómo funciona. Bien sencillo, ¿verdad? Mira, cómo se gasta.
Hey! Glad you made it. I'm really happy that you're willing to give this game a shot. It's one of my favourite things to do with friends. Between the role-playing, strategy and just being goofy with each other, it's always a great time. D&D has something for every kind of player. Now, you said the other day that you wanted to just get kind of an intro experience before joining my regular campaign group. So I figured a more individual sort of experience would be a good way of showing you the ropes. Give you an idea of what the experience can feel like. Just take a seat whenever you feel like getting started. I've got snacks that should last us until the end of the universe, so help yourself to those too. Good to go? Okay, so first things first, let's choose your class. I've got the basics already written up for a few of them, so you only need to worry about picking one. Do you want to be a holy warrior with the ability to heal yourself and smite your foes with the power of your deity? Paladin might be the way to go. Oh, Or maybe a wizard, using your magic to blast bad guys sky high with fireballs while deflecting. But a rogue could be fun too. Hit and run tactics, poisoning your enemies and watching them succumb to... But it's also lots of fun to just be a barbarian with a big axe. Barbarians can get so angry that they just kind of forget that they've been hit and keep hacking away.
Dios mío. Dios mío. Espera un momento. Quiero la forma de... No, audio. Ok, el audio está del asco.
I've always had a hard time choosing when I'm a player, so take your time. Okay, next let's allocate your stats. You want me to explain how stats and dice rolling work in this game? Stats determine what you're good at. So say you've got a +3 in wisdom and need to see if someone is telling that insight check. Rolling high means you can understand them, and within reason, of course. If you roll a 20 on that die, let's try an example. You are speaking to a tavern keeper, asking after some local bandits that you've been hired to hunt down. He talks easily enough, but he says that he has no information on these people or where to find them. Okay, you rolled a 10, so add 3 to that. With a 13, you notice him tense and almost physically withdraw when you ask him about the bandits, giving you the sense that he's hiding something and knows more about the situation than he's letting on. That's pretty much it. Rolling a 20 when you hit someone in a fight also counts as a critical. Rolling a 1 on that die. Sometimes it means failing so spectacularly that you'll also see that your class already has. Do you want to make them better at what they already do? And like that, you've made your first character. Congrats! Now, how about we dive right into things? Let me just set the scene for you. The continent of Faerun has seen hundreds of stories turn into legends. The Dawn Age, when dwarves overthrew the tyrannical giants and elves waged war against evil dragons, thereby carving out a place in the world for small folk. The tyranny of the Rose Dragon, when the great red worm Ylvir Asalisar nearly razed Kalimshan and established her cruel empire. The time of troubles, when celestials and fiends alike were cast from their own realms, warring and laying waste to the mortal plane in their efforts to reclaim their divine positions. Yet each great story has great people steering the narrative. The Rose Dragon's empire only fell because Rafak al-Khajan and his companions slew the evil beast. The times of troubles ended because those like the mage Midnight rose to the occasion, in their case taking the mantle of divinity from the slain celestial Mistra until she could be resurrected. Now we come to the precipice of another such event, a budding calamity that could warp reality as we know it. Though there is no prophesied chosen one, no foreseen savior, if you play your cards right, you might just be able to avert what is to come. Or perhaps your story will simply serve as a cautionary tale for those who survive. Despite this, it all starts with something as mundane as fetching groceries for your parents. We open on Nashkel, a village on the northern slopes of the Cloud Peaks. The late spring rains have abated, making the trek across town to deliver a commission for your father at least a bit less muddy. As you make your way back along the main street, though, it is hard not to notice that your otherwise quiet home is riddled with strained, whispered conversations. Standing behind his produce stand is Irik, one of the farmers living on the village's outskirts. You have known him for most of your life, though he is still young and smile-lined.
Your father said you'd be along to pick up his purchase. I don't envy him his back problems, as if he didn't have enough. Anyhow, here you go. I'm sure he appreciates having you around to do all the heavy lifting for him.
Thanks, Irik.
Sure thing. Just make sure to get home safe.
Take care, Irik.
See you around.
You hear voices from inside your house. Perhaps it is worth waiting and listening in.
I just heard about it this morning.
Does anyone else know?
I caught one of the trackers before he could go out to look for Helsa. He said he'd check it out while the trail was still warm, if there was one, but I don't know if he told anyone else first.
We'll have to assume that he did. People are already starting to panic, and this will make it worse. I heard people at the market this morning talking about unfamiliar monsters. No one had seen the things themselves, but the rumors are bad enough.
This goes on and you'll have a mob at your front door demanding answers.
I'm surprised we haven't seen one already. We've got to get ahead of this.
So what are you going to do about it?
Give me a minute. I've got an idea, but I want to talk it over with Katra first. You're welcome to stay if you like. They should be back soon.
Ah, there you are. Put the food on the table and come talk to me. There's something we need to discuss. Listen, you've heard about the people going missing. I'm not going to sugarcoat this, but the whole Kelsit family is gone now. Neri found their farm empty this morning without even a sign of struggle. This is asking a lot, and I've got a feeling your mother's going to kill me after I say this.
Then don't say it.
But I need you to go speak with Endan Dravair and ask for his help.
You're right. I think I will throttle you. Are you insane? People are going missing, and you think sending Katra out into the woods by themselves is—
I have to agree with Ilan. They'd make a tempting target.
The trackers have been going on their own, and no one's bothered them. Besides, after all the training I've put Katra through, they should be fine on their own.
Yes, but you could just send one of the trackers, or someone else.
I want the trackers to keep looking for our people. Other than them, there's no one else I'd trust in the woods. After all the times you've run off into there as a kid, you probably know the paths better than most of them. And Vair's important. His ego probably won't let him talk to just a random villager. Neri could go, but she doesn't know how to fight, and I don't want the community's healer to be missing for a whole day if someone breaks their arm.
And you're not worried what Vair might do to them?
Unless Katra does something really stupid, which I would trust them not to, they'll be fine.
You know I'm standing right here and can answer for myself, right?
Hey, watch the sarcasm. We've talked about this.
Well, they're right. Manners aside, they can speak for themselves, and hopefully also point out how reckless and stupid this is. Mom, if I can help the village, then I'm happy to do it. Besides, I was just in the woods yesterday looking for—
I was hoping you'd say that. This isn't exactly a enviable. Now, Endan Dravair is a proud creature. He has the wisdom of the ages and probably knows something that we don't. But there's a good chance he won't help us for free, just on principle. If he doesn't, I want you to offer him money. This pouch has 100 gold coins in it.
100? Where did you get that kind of money?
I took it from the village's emergency fund. I'd say this counts. Start with a low offer, like 30, and work your way up, unless you think you're gonna insult him, or whatever help or advice he can give will be welcome. If we're lucky, he might already know where our missing people are, or where to look.
I still think that this is a bad idea.
If I'm being honest, it probably is a bad idea, but it's the only one we've—
Right.
Oh, before you go, do you want to do a quick sparring match? Couldn't hurt to brush up on your technique, just in case.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. one more thing. I'm sure you can find your way and don't want me fussing over you. But in case something happens, you should take your father's old... Thanks! I'll take good care...
Just be careful, and come back in one piece.
Is someone... Whoa! Stay back! Okay. Wasn't expecting that. I wonder if they got something to do with what's going on. Guess this is it? Unless this wayfinder led me to some old owlbear den. Okay then.
As you reach for the coin that seemed to suck the life from Endan Dravair, you note a crack running down its face. Whatever these people want with it, you doubt they should have it. The moment you touch the metallic surface, though, a jolt of energy sears through your fingers and up your arm, followed by a sense of pressure, as if the ocean's tide were rushing into your flesh. Recoiling, the coin is adhered to your fingertips, bound there even as you feel that the force pouring from it stretches your skin and crushes your bones, threatening to rupture and burst your entire body. Other than your body, though, it is the coin that bursts, erupting into shards of metal as the same light that flowed into it earlier streams into you. The physical pain abates, though something continues to press on your mind, clawing its way into your thoughts and filling your skull as the world around you distorts and turns insensible, chaotic, and then, finally, dark.
What happened? Where is...
Who are you? What have you done to me?
I don't know.
Answer me!
Please, stop! Who are you? What are you doing to me?
Who am... I will ask again. Who are you? What happened to those people in my...
Your cave? Who or what...
Do not play games, child. I am Endan Dravair, and you will answer my questions.
My name's Katra. I live in the nearby village. You're saying...
Do not play games with me, child. Now answer my questions. What happened in my cave, and what have you done to me?
What do you remember?
I remember. They must have trapped my soul in that coin. I had never expected that it would be so painful, though. It felt like I was being torn and pulled apart, then crushed until after that I saw the thing seeping out of my body. But I could not see if I was breathing. I was still reeling when the next thing I clearly saw was your face. A moment before I felt my... Now, we need to return me to my... Do you smell smoke?
Yeah. I'm going home. I need to see if anything has happened.
This is a waste of time. You need to find the people who took my body immediately.
Only after I see if they went to my village first. They may have done something. No! Mom! Dad! Nadi! Posh! Tanil! Anyone! The house? What happened to the house? Mom! Dad! Help! Someone help! Someone tell me what!
Ah, so there is someone left. Oh, I figured there would be a few of you bumpkins left scurrying about like rats. Well, we can't have you going and squealing to your neighbors about us, no. We want things to be quiet and peaceful, so you will have to come with us.
What have you done to my home? Where is everyone?
Take or kill them. We'll have no witnesses today.
This
Not anymore, it would seem.
Why would they do this?
Do you actually expect an answer to that question, or are you simply asking empty questions to hear?
No, it's just... This is a lot to process, and...
We do not have time for you to be pathetic. Your little village is gone. Accept that and move on.
It's not helpful. But I suppose you're a bit absorbed in your own little world anyhow, aren't you?
There was not much to care about. Even less now.
It's cruel and not appreciated right now. I understand that you're upset, but I am too. So can you... So what are we supposed to do now? I don't have a home, and you don't have a body, and I'm not letting you take over mine.
I do not think that I could even if I tried. As much as it galls me to admit it, all I can do is hurt you. I think that I could kill you if I truly wished, but...
That's... good to know.
We shall hunt the people who took my body. We will find a way for you to put me back, and I can force answers out of those treacherous...
But it exploded when I touched it. It felt like something was being forced into me before I blacked out.
Without the coin, I doubt that you would have been able to restore me anyhow. Much less after whatever that monster of theirs did to me in the time since. It seemed to be fusing with my form.
So I've got the same question as before. What now?
Short of purging my soul from your body, which I would not recommend lest you want me to destroy the both of us first, you will need to put me into another vessel. Ideally, though, that vessel will be my own original body, purified of whatever has come to infest it. If your villagers were taken by this group, then finding where they have taken me will also lead you to the answers you seek.
Sure, but I don't know anything about healing dragons or moving souls from one body to another. How are we supposed to do all of that, or even find these people?
I think that the best course now would be to seek the advice of the scholars in Candlekeep. It is relatively close and hosts the greatest collection of knowledge in Faerun that I am aware of anyhow. If anyone would know of a cure or be able to devise one and be able to tell us more about this group of people that attacked me, then we will almost certainly find them in Candlekeep's great library. Rather than walk the whole way, see if that man with the cart is heading north. Preserve your strength while you can.
I think that's actually the first good, usable advice you've given me.
Do not push your luck with such frequent sarcasm, child. Find the cart and let us leave.
Wow. Consuelo, Fernanda, hola. ¿Cómo estás? Perdón si no está absorto en este juego. Pues permíteme ver.